Can't wait.
Oh,
Cannot
so
fucking...
Kane, tell us about this beer. What have we got going on
This is
here?
a Russian Imperial Stouts. These are being aged in Bricks rum barrels.
Bricks rum.
Bricks, yeah, Bricks Distillers. Yeah, the distillery is in Surrey Hills. They do really nice rum.
And how long have they been sitting in these barrels for?
At the moment, they've been in there for about 3 months,
So
about 4 months. So
probably a little bit longer. Are they?
no, it's been about 3 or 4 months. I think like in the end it'll be about 5 months.
Yeah. Okay. So a little bit longer in there.
Yeah. They'll be in there for another, I think, another 2 or 3 weeks, and then they're going to come out, and then we're going to age a little bit longer on some toasted hazelnuts and some vanilla bean, I think.
All the same.
Yeah,
So,
yep.
so we've got 4 different here. Then add them together.
Yep, you're going to put it back in and then
Blend
just
them together, and then put them on hazelnut.
blend them together, put on some toasted hazelnuts and some vanilla beans. Yeah,
So we can try. We'll get a keg of this August.
100%, mate. We will do.
Lovely.
Yep. So we'll be getting one of those.
This might be a dumb question. How long are you using them as rum barrels before you repurpose them as like putting beer in? Are they just?
Oh, how long do they have rum for?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's, I don't know, maybe.
Are they used once for rum and then discarded? Are they used multiple times for rum?
I mean, Bricks, like the actual distillery, they will probably sort of interchange their barrels on their own.
Yeah.
They'll probably age their rum in their whiskey barrels and vice versa. But once they're sort of finished with it, that's usually where breweries, can repurpose them. Sometimes even, once we age beer in them, they go back to the distillery, and then they will age another rum in it after our beer's been in it. And
do you only use them once per beer? Like you only age one beer in there, and then they're or can you do multiple batches?
But essentially, no. You can do different types of different beers with them, but just not different styles.
So I was going to say, if you've done a Russian Imperial in here, the barrel will retain some of the flavour of the Russian Imperial.
Yep.
So how is that then repurposed in any way without giving out the flavour of an RIS?
Well, it will.
Okay.
It's once the Russian Imperial that's been in there, that's in the wood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And so
it's,
once the wood takes up the flavour,
You could toast them again or shave them. You could take all the staves off and you could shave the insides. But for barrels like this, you wouldn't worry about it. Maybe it was like toasted French oak. You might be like, okay, we want to repurpose it.
what sort of wood is it?
It's an American
Oak. American oak.
From the look of it, it could be French. From the colour here,
I
I'm
did.
saying
You're right. That's French oak. French oak.
the
Yeah.
colour of it, it looks French, but
Vanilla.
Yeah. You're right though. Like, French oak usually does impart like soft, like sort of vanilla notes.
Yeah.
for vanilla, for like the tannins, the vanillins in oak, American oak does actually show more consistency of vanillins than French oak. French oak will show a particular type.
Okay.
So there's more vanillins in American oak, but the ones that are in French that are a lot less, they stand out more.
Yeah.
And that's why it's good for your aged white wines.
And before you put your your Imperial Stout in here, it had just been used for rum.
Yes.
And so, they take their rum out, give you the barrels, and you...
So so you sit down here. So it wasn't that long ago that had rum in there.
Oh!
So they would have put that in when the rum went in originally. So that was in September 2022. So
And they would have to let you, like, let's say they use them beforehand for a different spirit. They would have to let you know these are like rum and something barrels. Like
I think there's a hobbit inside.
Of course. Yeah, like if they've interchangeable, like if they've used these for rum and then they've used their whiskey in a rum barrel, then they'll let us know 100%. Yeah. But these ones, I remember, like I was told in head, right, these are 100% rum barrel. Yeah.
Oh, that's obviously what you're looking for your Imperial?
It's especially like their type of rum is what we were looking for as well, because it's theirs has kind of got this more like Caribbean kind of it's a lot darker, it's a lot sweeter.
Yeah.
Not so much as like an Australian, Bundaberg rum or something like that, where it's it's a little bit lighter. It doesn't. I mean, Bundaberg rum is quite sweet, but like Bricks rums are just sort of known for their like a real caramelized
Yeah, I was gonna say,
sweetness.
more caramel and like
Yeah. Almost like a little like toffee and molasses, got a bit of that in it. Yeah. And yeah, kind of like that sort of nice, kind of like cinnamony kind of spice to it as well. So
I don't know if that's the boat rocker rums that we've got in our bourbon. It's top notch, man.
Oh yeah, I remember that actually. Yeah. That was only just the last time I was down. It was not maybe the time before.
Yeah.
But that was
Something
nice.
more like on that end rather than like a abundant version.
Yeah. More sweeter, more spicier. Yeah. So that's I remember when he said it to why he wanted these rum barrels because that was
Oh, I can't wait.
the roasting barrel stout's going to be like nice, big and roasty and burnt, charred,
Yeah.
and then that kind of beautiful, like little like sort of spicy, sweet rum flavour through it. It's just a right amount of
Always
balance.
give them a try, man.
And then what you because then once it's going to condition on toasted hazelnuts and vanilla bean as well. So just a little bit extra, kind of like nuts and like sweetness from the vanilla as well. Fuck this! I can't wait.
Fucking tasty, man.
Wait for it to come out, man. So yeah, we're going to be having this. We're going to have the Cascadian Ale that we're doing now.
Yeah.
My beer, the smoked bock.
Still got to think of a good name for that Cascadian Ale too.
Yeah, true. Yeah, well, that's a good point. Yeah, we haven't really come up with a name for it yet, have we?
No, but I think we've got as far as No, we haven't got far at all.
No.